Hey everybody, it's Tara, and it's time for today's drive time topic. On this Sunday, we're going to be talking about the feeling of entitlement and like the world owes you something. I want to address that because it's something that is very prevalent and prominent in this era and the time that we're living in. The feeling of entitlement and like the world owes you something is a mentality. It has become a mentality of a feeling that you are owed something just because of who you are, or the feeling that you are owed something without earning it, or the feeling of privilege because you are privileged. All of these things are rooted in this feeling of entitlement, or this right to something that you had not deserved, and it affects all cultures, all socioeconomic backgrounds, but it's extremely prevalent in the millennial generation. And I really want to reach this millennial generation with this video, because you guys are who I want to affect change with, because you guys are our future. You're setting the precedent for what's going to happen with the future, and the generations that are to follow you. You guys are going to be assuming the mantle of leadership, and how you do that and how you set that tone is going to set the tone and the pace for the direction that this world goes in. The areas that I'm going to talk about that this is very prominent in are relationships, community, and work. Relationships. Let's talk about you ladies. Ladies, you want to be kept. That's it. You want a sugar daddy. You want the men. They got to get your hair and your nails done. They got to pay for your living. They got to buy your car. You just want to be kept. What happened to Destiny's Child, independent woman? Independent women. What happened to that? We need to try and get back to that thought process, that mentality. Men, your relationships, you want a free ride. You guys are looking for someone to take care of you, and your excuse for not working is I can't find a job, or I'm not able to work because this happened, or I can't find a job because I got a background, or I can't find a job because I'm black. Those are excuses. They're just all excuses, plain and simple. If you really wanted to work, then you could find something. If you try hard enough, you really could find something. It may not be exactly what you want, but guess what? It would be something to give you some integrity, something to give you something to feel like a man about. And I also want to talk about how it affects the community. And that's what's wrong with both extremes in the communities. The community of privilege feels like they're owed just because they have the money. I own the world. Why can't I have it? And that's not right either. On the other side of it, you have those that come from nothing, and they feel like just because they come from nothing that they are owed, and that's not how that works either. Let's talk about work. You have those who want to get a paycheck, but they don't want to do the work that you are hired to do in order to earn that paycheck. So, these are areas that I want to talk about because it's all rooted in laziness. The spirit of laziness is the root cause of the mentality that has been created with this feeling of entitlement, like the world owes you something. The Bible says that a man doesn't work, he doesn't eat. There you go. That's the solution to this, you guys. Plain and simple. I'm going to tell you that when you work hard for something and you finally attain it because you worked hard for it, you will appreciate it, cherish it, respect it, and honor it a whole lot more than when it's just given to you. When something's just given to you, you treat it like whatever. I'm going to give you a perfect example. You work hard for that first car or your first house, and when you finally get it, there is something inside of you that you are filled with such pride, with such self-accomplishment, with pride and respect and happiness and joy and all those great things. And not only that, but you tend to take care of it. You respect it, you honor it, you cherish it, because you had to put your blood, your hard work, blood and sweat into it. And that's what you want to, that's where you want to be. Because when you have to work for something, that builds character, it builds integrity. And we want to be a people that have integrity, honor, and being a person that has to work for something and not just be given everything. That's what it builds. It builds that character. It builds self-esteem. It builds self-worth. It builds all of those self-values, those core values that are important, that make you a better person. And so I want to challenge and encourage everybody to take a look at that. You millennial generation, I want you to take a look at your work ethic. Stop and take a look just for a moment and say, you know what, am I giving my best? Am I doing 100%? Not even that. Am I doing what I was hired to do at work? Am I expecting something for nothing? Because the way life is set up, that's not how it works. I'm going to tell you, you were born in this world with nothing. You're going to leave the world the same way, with nothing. But it's what you do while you're here in between that time that really matters. So come on, do your self-inventory like I always encourage you to do. Try and take some steps. Say, you know what, today I am going to look at this in a different way. I am going to try and work for something. Ladies, work for something. Don't expect something for nothing. Fellas, get off your butt, get off the couch. Stop trying to play all these women and want to be taken care of. Be a man. Because guess what? It will make you feel like the man that you were created to be. Young people, come on, you are our future. And it's a reason why some of these old-fashioned values, morals and values were important. I know a lot of people think that, oh, it's just old-fashioned, it's old stuff. You know what? Our elders that carried these morals and values, they set the tone for us. They went through a whole lot. A lot of struggle, a lot of heartache, and a lot of pain to get us to where we are now. Because if they hadn't have done what they've done and they hadn't created what they created, then we wouldn't have the generation that we have now that's getting smarter. Our technology is getting better. I mean, we're getting smarter and smarter and smarter each generation. Things are moving faster and faster and faster. And that's only because of what the past has set. So set the seed now. Young people, know that one day you are going to grow up and you are going to become an elder. And guess what? What you sowed, you are going to reap. So that's my drive time topic for today. I got to get out of here. I got to get to work. I love you guys. I'll see you tomorrow.